Coming up, the Lightning stay alive and the Devils take control in pivotal Game 5s. This is Locked On Game to Game NHL.
Every game, every team, every angle. Locked On Game to Game, your team every day.
Welcome in, everybody. You are watching Locked On Game to Game NHL, local experts with the biggest stories on the ice. I'm your host, Daniella Bruce, and thank you for making Locked On your first listen every single weekday. The Lightning avoided elimination with a road win over the Maple Leafs in Game 5, but Tampa Bay still has to win 2 in a row if they want to get out of the first round. Locked On Lightning tells us how Tampa got the first win and what they hope is a series comeback.
The Lightning live to die another day as they take Game 5, 4-2. Mikey Eyssimont leads the way with the game-winning goal for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and Andrei Vasilevskiy comes and saves the day, stopping 29 of 31 shots he faced. The Lightning will face off against the Toronto Maple Leafs down in Tampa this weekend to stay off another elimination game to get them closer to a Game 7. Follow the news around the Tampa Bay Lightning as they continue to stay in the playoff hunt against the Toronto Maple Leafs on Locked On Lightning.
The Devils looked lost after losing the first 2 games of their series with the Rangers at home, but New Jersey has since rallied for 3 straight wins to put the Rangers on the edge of elimination. Locked On Devils explains his team's turnaround.
What's up? This is Trent Matthews of Locked On Devils, and here is my post-game reaction. So, the New Jersey Devils had their best showing during the course of the playoffs so far. They were able to shut out the New York Rangers at the Prudential Center by a score of 4-0. So, Akira Schmid, I'm running out of words to describe his overall game during the course of this series. He is definitely having one interesting story arc. The 22-year-old rookie is just stymieing the New York Rangers point blank, and he earned his first career playoff shutout. Eric Haula, he had a great showing. He was able to get a power play goal, an empty netter, and he was also able to rack up an assist on Dawson Mercer's shorthanded goal. Kevin Ball and Damon Severson have been fantastic on the blue line for New Jersey Devils, and Andre Palat, he was able to get his 50th career playoff goal. So all in all, it was a collective team effort from New Jersey Devils, and now they head into Madison Square Garden on Saturday in the driver's seat because 79% of the teams that win Game 5 end up winning the series. The Devils are a fantastic road team. So in my eyes, this is their series to lose. The Rangers are in trouble.
The Golden Knights lost Game 1 of their series with the Winnipeg Jets, but came back to win the next 4 games and now cruise on to the next round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Our Locked On local experts tell you everything you need to know from a clinching Game 5 for Vegas.
Bit of a turd blossom this playoff run has ended up becoming for the Winnipeg Jets, a nightmare series against the Vegas Golden Knights. We all had hope that Winnipeg would show up and give us at least a little bit of a taste of fun, and we had it for exactly 1 game, and now the Jets are the first team out of the playoffs. A very frustrating loss in game number 5. Winnipeg basically didn't really show up, and, head coach Rick Bowness was pissed at the end of this game, torching the players, calling out the lack of effort and the lack of pushback. And also, he does share some responsibility in all of this. But at the end of the day, Winnipeg's top stars just did not arrive to the rink, and it was a dispiriting game to watch. With the Jets now out of the postseason, up comes a very, very big summer, maybe one of the biggest in Jets history. We'll dive into all of that on tomorrow's episode of Locked On Winnipeg Jets, so be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. As always, we really appreciate your support. I am your host, Harrison Lee. I'll see you there tomorrow. Have a great night, and go Jets go.
And that's going to do it for this edition of Locked On Game to Game NHL. Thank you so much for making Locked On your first listen every weekday. Make sure you subscribe to Locked On NHL and your team's Locked On podcast on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Daniella Bruce, and this has been Locked On Game to Game.